You asked for it, and now it's here. Rachel Zegler has just experienced what could be the most intense karma moment of 2025. The same actress who faced heavy backlash for her controversial Snow White remarks has now abruptly exited a Broadway performance, leaving a stunned audience in her wake. Honestly, this isn't even surprising anymore. Let me walk you through exactly what happened, why Rachel seems to be unraveling, and how this could mark the downfall of her public career. If you clicked on this video, chances are you've already heard the buzz. Rachel Zegler literally walked off stage mid-performance. Imagine dropping hundreds on a ticket, only to see the lead actress vanish halfway through the show. But here's the deal. This isn't just another theater mishap. This is the same Rachel Zegler who faced massive backlash after criticizing the original Snow White, claiming it was outdated and pushing a new, modern vision. Now, it appears karma is circling back. By the time you finish this video, you'll see that this incident is much bigger than just a bad night on stage. In case you're unfamiliar with Rachel's backstory, let me catch you up. She was cast by Disney to play Snow White in their upcoming live-action remake. Sounds harmless, right? Not quite. Rachel openly criticized the original film during interviews, calling it outdated and emphasizing how the remake would be more empowering. The internet erupted. Outrage sparked widespread boycotts. And when the film was released, it flopped hard. We're talking about nearly empty theaters, tanking box office numbers, and millions in potential losses for Disney. But instead of laying low, Rachel jumped to Broadway, hoping to redeem her image with a new production of Evita. Spoiler alert, that didn't go well either. Let's dive into what actually went down on July 24, 2025. Rachel completed her afternoon matinee performance without incident, but during the evening show, everything fell apart. According to the New York Post, Rachel started the performance but exited the stage during the first act and never returned, reportedly due to illness. Now here's where it gets odd. She didn't call in sick before curtain up. She was on stage, performing when she suddenly left. Imagine being in that theater, eagerly waiting for the iconic "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina," and the lead actress vanishes before the signature number. The show went into an unexpected extended intermission. Confused audience members checked their phones, trying to figure out what happened. Then came the shocking announcement Rachel would not be returning. Her understudy, Bella Brown, would finish the performance. Footage captured Rachel exiting the stage abruptly during her performance as Eva Pearl at London's Palladium. She never returned for Act 2. The explanation? Illness? That's the official story, echoed by her reps in outlets like Entertainment Weekly. But skeptics aren't buying it. If she was truly unwell, wouldn't that have been obvious before the show started? Clips show Rachel appearing totally fine shortly before leaving the stage. On Reddit, the Broadway community erupted in speculation. Some suspect backstage conflict. Rumors suggest a heated exchange led to a breakdown mid-performance began. These are just rumors, but they'd explain a lot. Rachel has faced backlash before, so this wouldn't be totally out of character. She did post a message afterward applauding understudies, which some felt was more about PR damage control than sincerity. One industry voice called it a proud day for swings and covers, quoting Bella Brown's Instagram. But let's be real, understudies dream of getting their moment, but not like this. Now let's circle back to Rachel's Snow White mess. The film's second week box office fell a whopping 66%. At one point, it was one of IMDb's lowest-rated films, with a score of 1.6/10. Despite a $250 million budget, it only pulled in $143 million globally, excluding marketing expenses. Images of empty theaters flooded social media. By week 4, the film had been pulled from many cinemas, a total box office disaster. And now, months later, Rachel is dealing with Broadway drama too. This isn't coincidence, it's a pattern. There's buzz that Evita ticket sales have suffered due to Rachel's controversy. That said, some sources like Deadline reported strong ticket demand in mid-2025, likely fueled by her fame. So, what's the truth? Probably a mix. Rachel still has loyal fans, but she's lost many after Snow White. Also, some creative choices in Evita angered traditional fans, like staging outdoor performances for passers-by annoying those who paid for a ticket. One tweet summarized the situation harshly. Rachel Zegler fell ill halfway through Evita. Her understudy finished the show. I'll bet the audience didn't even notice. Ouch. Now let's talk rumors. And just to be clear, these are unconfirmed, but they're circulating for a reason. Allegedly, there were backstage conflicts during rehearsals. Some leaks suggest she was escorted off stage. Others claim she clashed with the director, arrived late, made unauthorized changes, and created tension on set, despite her public image of being devoted to the craft. Some insiders say otherwise, while there's no hard evidence linking her backstage behavior to her walk-off. Conspiracy theories are thriving. And when you consider everything Snow White fallout, crew tension, pressure from live performance, it adds up. That said, Rachel isn't without allies. Nicola Coughlan from Bridgerton posted a supportive message for Rachel on Instagram. It was widely shared and praised, and to give Rachel credit, she did receive a standing ovation during her opening night in Evita. So not everyone's turned on her. But one thing is clear, between Disney disasters and Broadway breakdowns, Rachel Zegler's career is in a precarious place. Whether she rebounds or fades out remains to be seen. So, there's no denying that she's gifted, and when things align in her favor, audiences genuinely respond to her performances with praise. But here's the part that really captures my attention. Even with a handful of favorable reviews and some backing from folks in the industry, she's still surrounded by an avalanche of complications. It leads me to question whether the root of the problem is strictly her talent, or if it's more about her ability to manage pressure and navigate public controversy. Friends, I believe we're witnessing something far deeper than just a single unfortunate night on Broadway. What's unfolding appears to be a recurring pattern. Rachel struggling to face the consequences of her own decisions. She stirred up major backlash with her divisive comments regarding Snow White, endured the fallout when the film tanked, and, instead of taking a step back, reflecting, and letting the dust settle, she dove headfirst into another major spotlight project. Now, she's under immense strain, trying to repair her public image while simultaneously taking on one of the most grueling and emotionally demanding roles in all of musical theater. And when the pressure peaked, whether it was health challenges, internal friction with the crew, or simply emotional overload, she didn't seem able to push through it. I want to be clear, this isn't meant as an attack, but rather a reflection of how show business truly operates when you're a high-profile figure, especially one who's been embroiled in controversy. The spotlight never dims. Every move you make is magnified. People are watching to see whether you rise above the noise or fall deeper into it. So, what does all of this mean for Rachel Zegler's future in the entertainment world? Truthfully, I think she's standing at a very precarious crossroads right now. The Snow White fiasco already dealt a heavy blow to her reputation with Disney and the broader mainstream audience, and now, this Evita controversy is threatening her standing in the theater community as well. This industry doesn't often offer second chances, especially to individuals who are seen as difficult to collaborate with or unpredictable. And regardless of whether the official narrative holds water, the reality remains Rachel walked off a Broadway stage mid-performance, leaving both her audience and castmates in the lurch. That kind of thing doesn't just disappear or get brushed under the rug. In theater circles, reputations are everything and word travels fast. Producers and directors exchange stories, and when someone's reliability is questioned, that doubt becomes a barrier to future roles and opportunities. Look, I'm not here to unfairly criticize Rachel or drag her name through the mud, but I do think this entire situation serves as a very real reminder that choices have consequences. When you alienate your audience and say things that ignite public backlash, the ripple effect doesn't stop with a single misstep. It chases you from one job to the next. The Snow White scandal wasn't just about that film, it was a reflection of Rachel's attitude, her public persona, and the way she chose to engage with fans. And now, even as she tries to rebrand herself on a completely different stage, those same issues are surfacing once again. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I genuinely enjoy hearing your thoughts. Some of you offer insights and theories that are far more creative and thought-provoking than I could have imagined. And if you appreciated this breakdown of the Rachel Zegler saga, don't forget to tap that like button and subscribe to the channel for more updates, commentary, and deep dives into the wild world of celebrity and entertainment. Trust me, there are more jaw-dropping Hollywood stories on the way, and you won't want to miss them. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video, where we'll go even deeper into the dramatic, unpredictable madness of Hollywood.